So I thought for this demo, we could probably take a little trip to Trinidad in the Caribbean, where I'm from. So let's do what they call a groovy soca, which is a kind of down-tempo, mellow groove. It's quite rhythmic, something that you can just sway to the music with, or you might be dancing with somebody, It's just a nice, cool vibe. So the first thing I want to do is program some percussion using Native Instruments Maschine. So I have Maschine inserted as an AAX plugin in Pro Tools here. So let me open up the window so that you can see it. Okay, so here we are in Maschine. So Maschine is not accessible out of the box. However, at Digit, the company that I work for, we created a software overlay to make it accessible using a series of shortcuts and voice prompts, etc. So first thing I want to do, I want to make a two-bar pattern. So I'm going to go Control+P.
Macros system dialog.
And from this menu, I'm going to choose pattern length.
Select pattern length button. Please type pattern length, then press enter.
So you see, it told me exactly what to do, right? It actually spoke to me and it said, please type pattern length and press enter. So I'm going to type in 2 and press enter for a 2-bar loop. All right, let me make sure Maschine is up here. Okay, sounds good. So let me go to group C now, where I have some percussion loaded. It's a kit that I built. So I have some congas. And then I have this. This is actually a sample of the hubcap of a car. We call it iron in Trinidad. We call this instrument iron, but it's really a hubcap of a car that you hit with sticks. So it sounds like this. Okay, so now I can close the Maschine window because I don't need to have it open anymore. Okay, so next thing I want to do is program the tempo. Well, set the tempo actually. So I'm doing this in Pro Tools because Maschine is actually synced with Pro Tools. The clock is synced. So I actually set the tempo from Pro Tools. Now, Pro Tools is accessible out of the box. So as I navigate here, everything is being read to me because of Pro Tools' excellent accessibility, right? So I just clicked on the tempo and I'm going to set it to 105, 105. Enter, and let me just check it.
105.0000.
Good, 105. So we're just about ready to go. And I'm going to put Maschine into record mode. And I'm going now to press play on Pro Tools and the metronome will start running and I'll have a 2-bar pattern ready to go. So here we go. Let's put in the iron. Let's take Maschine out of record. Okay, so I just press stop on Pro Tools and let me play it. Okay, so we're off to a pretty good start. So the next thing I want to do is find some chords, nice chord progression to basically build the groove, to start actually building the melodic part of it. Okay, so I'm at my keyboard here now, my Komplete Kontrol S61 MK2. And I just have a piano up here so that I can, get some chords, get a nice chord progression going. So I'm kind of feeling something like this in C minor. Something like that, something along that line. But I want to do it in a Rhodes instead of a acoustic piano. So let me load up the Lounge Lizard EP from Applied Acoustic Systems, my favorite electric piano plugin. So let me show you the interface. And this is Lounge Lizard here, and it sounds like this. Okay, so I'll close the window. I don't need to have it open. I just open it to show you actually what it looks like. Okay, so I have this track ready to go in Pro Tools. So let me get it up and running here. Let me go into record mode one time. Okay, so here we go. Let me try something. Okay, that feels pretty good actually. Okay. Okay, so let me just drop the level a little bit. So I'm gonna just grab the fader on my control surface and I'll drop the level a little bit here. Of course, I'm not doing any kind of mix or anything. I just want to get it comfortable to play all the other parts. Okay, cool. So now maybe I should think about laying down a bass. So let me arm this track here. I have a bass loaded here on track 2, and it's the Scarby J bass. Okay, let's see what happens. Here we go. Yeah, I guess it'll work for now for this demo. So I want to quantize it actually. So let me make sure the track is selected in Pro Tools. Okay. So I'm going into the track list table here. I select the bass. Let me make sure the entire track is selected. Let me go into the edit window so you can see this. So from bar 1 all the way to the end. And everything is selected. So let me go quantize. And Pro Tools accessibility is fantastic. So I'm just navigating really quickly, you know, from window to window, opening windows, closing windows, changing parameters, etc. So let me change the strength of the quantize.
Strength. Unticked checkbox.
So it says strength unticked, right? Which means that this parameter is actually not checked, the strength parameter. So I'm going to tick it.
Tick strength checkbox.
So it says ticked strength checkbox. So I know exactly what I'm doing. I just selected that checkbox, turned it on, and so it tells me that this is a slider and it's 100. Let me make this like maybe 80%. So I'm moving the knob here.
100 slider knob. 80 out of knob. 80
Okay.
text.
And I click apply.
Apply button. Press apply button.
Okay, so that's cool. So let me close this window now. I'm going to go back to the mix window. Okay, so let me see what it sounds like. Okay, so I have the percussion programmed and some keyboard parts. I want to go and lay down the main drum groove now. So I'm back on Maschine. Let me open it up. Okay, so I'm going to go now to group A where I have a drum kit loaded. So I'm going to press group A and here we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me program a quick pattern here, maybe 4 bars. So here we go. Here we go. Again, let's put in some hi-hats. You know, something just cool, just kind of vibey, you know, something I could just vibe with like this. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Just doing some quick things on Maschine here. So let's go. Yeah, this feels pretty good actually. So. Okay, cool. So I have a main drum groove going there with the percussion. Oh, one more thing. Let me just drop the level of the percussion a little bit. Go to the percussion here. Group C. We're going to the mixing machine. And it's group C, so I can just, yeah. So I'm just changing the level of the whole group. Okay, I think we have something cool going here. Okay, so once again back at the keyboard, and I want to do something like a nice kind of rhythmic part using a marimba. So for this I'm going to use Expand. That's the synth that comes with Pro Tools. So I'm going to open it up here. Okay, so I'm going to load a patch called Concert Mallets, which I think is a really nice marimba.
Set all in A. Less than select less than factory default menu 30 items tick less 21 19 mallets submenu 19 plus 10 concert mallets closing menu okay. Plus 10 concert mallets.
Cool. So for this, I want to have it input quantized, so it will quantize directly as I'm playing. So let me go to this
event
window
operations
here.
Window ticked. Event operate menu 9 event change trans select input
Let's
quantize.
Go to input quantize.
Press input quant 100 strength tick strength 100 slider in knob 90 82 880.
Okay, and it's set up ready to go. I'll close the window. Yeah, just trying the idea out here. So let's go for it. Yeah, that's cool. So. Okay, good. Just gonna drop the level a little bit. I'll normally be mixing levels using the control surface, but I mean, yeah, just do it from the keyboard one time. The computer keyboard, that is. Yeah, just doing some basic levels here now, you know, not no kind of final mix or anything, but just so that I can be comfortable. Good. I'll just pull down the piano a little bit as well too. The Rhodes, that is, actually. Okay, yeah, that feels pretty good. So, yeah, so that's the basic groove here. What else could we do? Maybe let's get like a synth lead or something. And this is the Arturia CS80 V, which I have loaded as an NKS instrument in Komplete Kontrol. Yeah, so it's something like this. Okay, cool. So let me see what I can do with this. I don't want to quantize this, so I'll go back into event operations, turn off the quantize, input quantize. Okay. Not too sure if this will work, but let me just try something for a little bit of vibe here to give it a... octave down, maybe. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I guess. Let me do it one more time. I think I go the octave up actually. So let's try something. I want to go from bar 5. I know it's an 8-bar loop actually. So let me go from bar 4. So
Type start value.
4 and enter. Okay, so here we go. One more time. That's the end. Let's fix the end. I was thinking, what should I do? Yeah, that will work for now. I mean, of course, I'll go in later and tweak it, you know, and get it a lot tighter. But for now, I guess it pretty much works. So, okay, so let me just drop the level a bit. Let's pan it a little bit. So you see it's reading everything to me. So I'm just panning the right side of the track, pulling it a little bit to the left. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah, for now it works, gets the job done. Okay, so I think we have a nice groove going here. Okay, so it's an 8-bar loop I created, and I want to add one more part, but I want it to come in like from bar 9 when it loops around actually. So I'm going to copy the marimba, the bass, and the Rhodes from bar 1 to 8 to bar 9. The percussion is cool because it's just 2 loops I have going in Maschine. I think a 2-bar loop and a 4-bar loop. So let's go to the edit window.
Edit ticked.
And I have the tracks I want already selected. I can make sure I can do a command, a keyboard shortcut in Pro Tools, and VoiceOver will tell me what tracks are selected, like this.
3 selected. 2 bass, inst. 5 Rhodes, inst. 12 marimba, inst.
Okay, so we get to go there. So I'm going to go from bar 1 And I'll set the length as 8 bars.
Type and value.
8 and press enter. So if I check the end, now the end of the selection, it should be bar 9.
Bar 9, beat 1. End.
Cool. So let me go to edit
Menu bar.
and go repeat.
File. Edit. Copy. Paste. Clears. Select. Duplicate. Repeat. Ellipsis. Option R. Repeat.
And for now, I just want
window.
one repeat.
Number of repeats.
So I'll
Repeat.
just go OK.
OK button.
Okay, and if I just go back a couple bars to maybe bar. Yeah, I just want to hear how it loops. Okay, later on I'll have to clean up a couple things like the synth lead. But for now, it's looping fine. So let me go back to the mix window.
Mix ticked.
And let me show you something really cool now. Okay, so this is a really special instrument. This is Control 1, and it's designed and built by Digit, the company I work for. So it's really cool. What it is, it's an instrument where you control it using a joystick. So I'm actually playing. So that's pretty cool, you know, I'll get a nice feel. It feels a little bit different to playing a keyboard or a pad controller. So it gives me a nice vibe, you know. I find I feel different playing the joystick. Playing it with the joystick, you know, more rhythm feels different, you know, meaning that I'll probably do different things because of the type of motion I use to play the instrument with the joystick. You know, I might have different ideas as opposed to if I was playing using the keyboard. So I could just like... Okay, so I have this kind of synth pad, this kind of bright synth pad loaded up. So I want to do something from bar 9. I want it to quantize actually. So I'll go back into input quantize. Okay, good. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, just to give a nice kind of counter rhythm to what I'm doing with the marimba, and it's kind of countering the percussion as well too. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so I want to drop the level of that. Yeah, let me drop the level quite a bit actually. Yeah, so that's Control 1. So there you have it, a bit of my workflow. So you see that I can navigate Pro Tools completely with VoiceOver because the software is made truly accessible. I can also navigate third-party plugins like I showed you with the Waves plugins. And for those plugins that aren't accessible out of the box, we build overlays for them at Digit to allow you to navigate them much the same way as I was navigating Pro Tools and Waves plugins. We build our own overlays, allowing me to navigate software that isn't accessible out of the box. So I really enjoyed showing you how I work, and thanks so much for watching. Definitely want to say thanks to Clash Magazine and Digit for making this possible. So thanks again for watching and keep making great music. Jay from Digit, peace.